The views expressed on this holiday podcast special are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, employees, sponsorships, or affiliates of thereof.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Do you ever feel alone during the holidays? I've been there before, and it's not a fun place to be, which is why I wanted to create a special for somebody like me back in the day. I just wish I had a listening ear, or maybe even heard stories that brightened up my time or my mood. I wanted that. So here's my gift to you. This is 12 Days of Christmas with me, DreRawka. I got some of my closest friends, and we talk Christmas. We talk about their favorite traditions and new ones as well. I hope you enjoy, and a very Merry Christmas from me to you.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Listen daily with my dad and his friends for 12 Days of Christmas. Only here on Unrestricted.
Merry Christmas or Merry Podsmas. Welcome to day 8 of this series. Hopefully you're still in this thing. We're in the long haul of Podsmas. And I'm really excited because I got some new voicemails. I got some new Santa Claus hotline messages. If you want to be a part of that, maybe you want to tell Santa what you want for Christmas, or maybe there was a holiday experience that you had that you want to share on the show, you can always call 801-449-1158. This is the official North Pole hotline number. Have your kids call in, maybe have your mother. I don't know. Maybe mom has a funny story that she hasn't shared, or maybe mom is no longer here and you want to share an experience that you had with mother or with your parents. I know the holiday season is a lot of joy, but there's also people out there grieving as well, and I definitely understand that, and that's something that we also have to keep in mind while we, experience this time of year. So regardless, I want to hear from you. The hotline number is 801-449-1158. I'm pondering this thing. The holiday season, November, December, it all goes into 1 month for me. It's kind of how I see it. And the whole time I'm working at my day job at the 9 to 5, I'm thinking, man, how many people feel like me where you just want to take a half a day? Same thing with school. I feel like teachers, they probably want to get out of there as soon as possible. It gets darker earlier, so the day's probably already done by 5 o'clock. So if we can get, just a couple hours out of work and out of school earlier through the month of December and November, I think that should be the new norm. If you're with me, let me know. Drop me a comment. Because low key, when you're at work during the holidays, nobody's actually really working. I mean, we'll get the big stuff done. But majority of the time we're in meetings, we're talking about, funny things that happen during the holidays, and, plans for the holidays, and recipes, and how to keep your figure, and all this stuff. By the time the meeting is done, it's like, we spent, in a 30-minute meeting, we spent 25 minutes of that talking about the fun stuff, right? So let's just skip the non-fun stuff and call it a day. Leave work, leave school, leave it early. More time with the people that you want to be around.
Hi, Dre. For Christmas, I want a Midori costume, like a different one, not like the regular one. I don't know how to say that, but the regular. How do you say regular? Okay. So I want the Midori one, like the regular one.
It's anime.
Yeah, it's anime. And I actually wanted to put phone there. So, yeah.
Oh, you're too young.
No, I need a phone so I can just FaceTime you guys.
Okay, what else?
So, I want, K-pop Demon Hunters stuff and a costume. That's just mixed up with one more thing, so yeah. Happy holidays and goodbye.
The crispy cone. You might have seen the crispy cone on Shark Tank. 1 year ago, this is a courtesy of KSLnews.com. 1 year ago, Crispy Cone's founder Jeremy Carlson and his wife Caitlin Carlson made an appearance on Shark Tank, where one of the sharks invested $200,000 into their business for a 20% stake to help them grow their franchises. Crispy Cones started in a tent in Rexburg, and in a few short years, it is now has more than 20 locations across the United States. The European-style shop serves a new ice cream experience with a cone handcrafted and freshly made dough, grilled rotisserie style, and then coated with sugar and cinnamon. The pastry cone is then slathered with cookie, butter, Nutella, or whatever your spread likes. Premium soft serve ice cream made with 10% butter fat is poured into the gourmet cone, and then the dessert is loaded with fresh fruit, chocolate treats, or whatever toppings your heart desires. Oh my goodness. When I seen that this crispy cone is now open in Draper, the location is 129 East, 138,000 South, Suite A3 in Draper, Utah. When I seen that the location is in Draper and it's open, I honestly got excited. It looks delicious. If you're looking for that Christmas, that holiday time treat, like me and my family do, we'll just go by places and we'll be like, oh, let's go get a cookie, let's get some ice cream or something. This is the spot to go try. I haven't had it, but it looks delicious. It looks unique too. The cone isn't your typical waffle cone. It's not your typical not waffle cone, but the normal cone. It's not that. It almost looks like a churro, to be honest with you. It looks like a churro cone, and with the cinnamon sugar, probably tastes like it too. So think about a churro with some nice soft serve in the middle and all the delicious treats. Perfect holiday snack or perfect holiday treat. So don't cheat your family. Treat your family to a crispy cone in Draper, Utah. With them being on Shark Tank, I'm sure this place is probably going to be super busy. Not only is it going to be super busy, it's probably going to, you never know, they might sell out, right? Isn't that the goal, the key? I'm all about supporting local, but I'm also about experiences as well. Oh, by the way, if you want a delicious treat, mind you, I told you about me and my family, Cutler Cookie Co. They are in Bountiful, Utah. They have another location they're opening up in South Jordan, I believe. But Cutler Cookie Co. is probably the best cookie I've ever had. I love their peanut butter with peanut butter frosting. Oh, so good. It's a staple here in my house. When we're driving and we're going to the studio, my kids are always like, yo, let's go get a Cutler Cookie Co. cookie. I'm like, my Cutler Cookie pockets ain't Cutler Cookie there yet, if you know what I mean. So yes, go check out, while I'm talking about supporting local, definitely check out Cutler Cookie Co. They have holiday cookies right now. They have I think it's gingerbread, and they also have some Christmas sugar cookies that look phenomenal. I'm actually I might stop by there this weekend, actually. Salute, I was on KSL.com, right? Salute to the Silent Santa event that happened in Saratoga Springs. They host this thing every single year, and it's really cool. As a parent with a special needs son, this gives families and kids that have special needs an opportunity to see Santa Claus without going to the jam-packed mall. My son, he's doing better with bigger environments, louder environments. But for those that get overstimulated by that type of environment, such as the mall and waiting for the store Santa, it can be traumatizing. Just think about standing in line for 45 minutes to an hour to get a picture with Santa Claus. But while you're in that line, there's noise, there's a bunch of other things happening around you that will turn you off from going to get the picture with the big guy, right? It just creates an atmosphere to for some that could just be really traumatizing. So when I seen this article about the Silent Santa event that they have in Saratoga Springs, I thought that was really cool. This event gives the families, they actually served 50 plus families this year. It happened on the 6th of December, so it's already passed. But when I seen this article about it, I wanted to bring it to the show because for those of you that do have special needs kids that don't do well with overstimulation as far as loud noises and large groups, this might be the perfect event for you. I know next year I would love to take my son and my family to go get a picture with this Santa. I think that'd be a really cool experience. And the cool thing about it too, it's like a real community event. It was hosted by the Saratoga Springs Royal Court. So the Miss Saratoga Springs, usually they have like junior, senior, and then like adult Miss Saratoga Springs. They hosted the whole event. So really, really community impactful event that happened over the weekend. So salute to them. The Silent Santa event. You can find out more at saratogasprings.ut.gov. They'll give you more information on there. Really, really cool. The Road Home Mediathon is happening. It's funny because last month I was telling my wife, I was like, are they even doing the Mediathon anymore? Because I haven't seen nothing. I haven't heard nothing on television or on radio. I haven't seen nothing on social media. And yesterday she's like, hey, I seen it. They're doing it again. And it's happening. The Road Home Mediathon is happening December 18th and 19th. This is a great event. I love this event. When I was working in radio, this is something that I really look forward to every year. We would go down to the Road Home over in Midvale and Resource Center, and they'd have a big tent, and they would invite all the media people, the radio, television people, and collect donations, broadcast live there. I would do my show from there. Matter of fact, I mean, I'm still a media. I'm still a broadcaster, right? Why don't they have the podcasters come out? Why don't they have those people come out? I think next year I'm going to lay the seed, and I'm gonna plant the seed, and try to get us podcasters, broadcasters out there as well. I mean, shoot, we're the ones with our boots on the ground, right? So it only makes sense. But the cool thing about this event is that every donation that gets collected gets doubled, get tripled by other bigger corporations like the Huntsman Center. The Huntsman Center every year, I think they like triple the donations for the hour. So let's say this podcast, the Unrestricted Show with DreRawka, let's say we collect $300. They're going to triple that $300. So it only goes to help our community. And if you're not familiar with the Road Home is a not for profit. They're a non-profit, which means that all the money that gets collected, they put right back into the resources. Now, I think it's like 11% goes into actually paying for staff members, but majority of their services come from donations, hats, gloves, women hygiene items. A lot of that stuff too, you don't even think about. Like when I think about donations to places, I think about money and I think about clothes and food. But a lot of these resource centers, they need the female hygiene products. They need diapers, wipes, formula. Not every human is built the same, right? So a lot of detergent could make a person break out. A lot of soaps could they might be allergic to it. So they're always in need of these type of things. Toilet paper, all of those things. And these are all things that the Road Home offer families and individuals that need it. You know, I always say that you could be one paycheck away from being homeless in this current economy and where we are in the nation. And homelessness homelessness, a shelter does not discriminate. There's not a look to somebody being displaced, shelter displaced, right? You can be displaced no matter how you look, no matter how much work you actually have. You could be homeless with a job, right? These are things that people don't think about, and resources and places like the Road Home are there to help people get back on their feet and get them placed into shelter. My sister Dina, God rest her soul, she was somebody that was a recipient of the Road Home, which is why I truly really appreciate what they do, because I've seen them help my sister and help my nephew get back on their feet and find shelter and place them into a nice, safe place. So this December, the 18th and the 19th, I mean, you can do it anytime, anytime year round. The Road Home is always looking for help. And to be honest with you, that's probably what we should do. We should probably start doing more charitable stuff and working more with the Road Home outside of the winter season and outside of the fall season, like spring, summer, doing a quarterly thing. Maybe that's what we can do. Maybe we can see how we can impact the Road Home and put them in a better position on the off cycle of what this is, right? Yeah, how do we do that? I think maybe we can do like donation pop-ups. I think that's one way that we can do something. Bring your like, we could focus, like, let's say the month of March, we're gonna focus on gathering food, right? All right, cool. Bring all your food donations to a bar named Sue. We're gonna be DJing, we're gonna be playing music, whatever, blah blah blah. And then maybe in June we do hygiene products. Bring all your soaps, laundry detergent, diapers, women hygiene items, and then we donate all those. I think that this could be a cool way to get more involved and help out the community, because it's needed. It's needed big time, but very much so. 2024 impact. This is from their website, theroadhome.org, I believe is what it is. 2024 impact. 1,780 children were served through this program, through the Road Home. 5,670 adults were impacted and served. That makes a total of 7,450 people served in the year of 2024. It's a lot of people. That's damn near 10,000 people that were served through the Road Home and their services, which they have a lot of them. They have a lot of programs in different locations all over the valley. Like the resource centers. They have the resource centers for the Road Home. They offer safe shelter, showers and hygiene products, daily meal services, clothing and laundry. You can store your personal items and bikes. They have income and employment resources, case management, housing navigation, connections to treatment and consulting, and community connections. So that's all the resource center. They offer all of that. The Pamela Atkinson Resource Center, that specifically serves men in our community. 300 beds and up to 75 additional beds during extreme weather conditions. So just under 400 beds are available for men at the Pamela Atkinson's Resource Center. The Gail Miller Resource Center, this serves all adults, 250 beds. The Connie Crosby Family Resource Center, this is for families and families with children, 300 beds. The Fitch Resource Center, this is specific for families. This is specific to place families in private rooms so families can stay together, right? There's some resource centers like the ones that I previously mentioned that, yes, they'll house families, but it's also within one room, or it's less private. There's no privacy, right? And this is a big thing too. Like, think about you. Would you, if you're somebody with a family, or maybe you're a child and you're listening and your family experience homelessness, would you want privacy? I think the answer is yes, right? I think with privacy comes safety. So I think that's a huge thing. There are medical vulnerable people programs. This is for men and women who are older that have significant underlying medical issues. And this is going to help out up to 165 people. We're talking about a state that has millions. I think we're up to 3 million people in the state of Utah. And Salt Lake City specifically, I think we're at like 300 to 500,000 people. Might even be a million now. But it can't be that much. But probably about 200 to 500,000 people in this city, in this valley. Plus they have so many different services just to get people into housing. It's I'm spending so much time about the Road Home because it truly is something that I truly appreciate, and I feel a lot of people can and have got services from. They've benefited from. So yeah, check out the Road Home Mediathon again, December 18th and 19th. When I was at the radio the last time I did the Mediathon, it was such a cool moment where a guy, he just got back on his feet. He came and he donated $100. He said, "Dre, I came and I want to donate this $100 because I heard you on the radio talking about the Mediathon." And I said, obviously I was telling him like I really appreciate it, and if he had any connection to the Road Home. And he said, actually, I was in the men's resource center not too long ago, and he got back on his feet. He got a job, and now he's at the time he was doing well enough to donate $100. So guys like that guy, my cousin Anna and my cousin Maurice, they probably gave me my biggest donation ever. They donated $500, and it's like, wow, like some people don't know what impact the Road Home does have on our community. And so I hope you listening to this, hopefully you go and do some research on it. I know that there are some other organizations that say charity, but they are for profit. So it's like, yeah, we'll help out others, but we need to meet this threshold before we're able to go and help people. The Road Home, that's not them. The Road Home is not for profit, and they put it all back into the community, and it's noticed and it's felt. I mean, you're talking about helping out over 7,000 families that have been unsheltered. And again, I'm going to continue to say it. Homelessness doesn't have an identity. It does not discriminate against anybody. It can happen to any one of us. A close friend of yours might have experienced homelessness or could be homeless here soon. You just never know. So to know that we have resources out there like this that can help, I think it's important for us to get the word out. At the very least, get the word out, and at the very most, put your boots on the ground and help. So if you want to, maybe you're listening to this and you get inspired to want to do something going into 2026 to try to help out the Road Home, let me know, because I'm game. I'm willing to put up my resources and what I can do and just my time into helping out where I can. So if you want to put our heads together and when our powers combined, we can create Captain Planet and save so many and help so many. It is a freezing December day. Your coffee's brewing. You're trying to stay warm. You can smell the holiday scents in the house. Grab your coffee, grab your hot cocoa, grab your beverage of choice, and I'll bring the stories. Hi, I'm DreRawka, and this is 12 Days of Podsmas. We'll be talking to some of your favorite people, getting to know what their childhood Christmas was like and what they're doing today.
Listen daily with my dad and his friends for 12 Days of Christmas. Only here on Unrestricted.
Now through January 31st, the Disney's Frozen, the Broadway musical, is happening at the Young Living Center stage in Sandy. Doors open, or the show starts at 7:30, and you can get details, I believe, at the Young Living Center stage.com. Maybe you want to go check out Elsa and Olaf sing. It's a Broadway musical. How often do you get to see a Broadway musical without being on Broadway? I think something to think about, something to ponder. Tomorrow, December 9th, it's the Gingerbread Jamboree happening at the Foothill Branch Library, 1138 South, 2100 East. This happens at 11 a.m. Kids can decorate their very own gingerbread person in this cookie-themed preschool story time event. So there you go. There's the age, maybe preschool age. So maybe like your 4-year-olds, 6-year-olds, they might enjoy that. Cookies will be supplied. So you don't have to worry about bringing your own cookies, but space is limited. So make sure that you get there early, get checked in early. Again, the Foothill Branch Library, 1135 South, 2100 East. All right. Now through Christmas Eve, candlelit Christmas at This Is the Place Heritage Park. 5 p.m. They'll have local vendors, food, and Santa Claus will be there as well. I actually seen a post on Instagram of this specific event, and matter of fact, it was my boy Joe over at Cutler Cookie Co. He's the owner operator of Cutler Cookie Co. Him and his family went out to the Heritage Park, and they had these things. I think they were called chimneys, and it's pretty much like a big churro with cinnamon sugar and pastry. It looked really good. So yeah, that's happening now until Christmas Eve. The candle light Christmas at This Is the Place Heritage Park in Salt Lake City, over there across the street from the zoo. December 9th and 10th, One Voice Children's Choir will be in concert, the Bright Concert. Doors open at 5 p.m. on the 9th, or it's 2 shows on the 9th and the 10th, both at 5 and 7 p.m. at the Rose Wagner Performing Arts Center, 138 West, 300 South in Salt Lake City. So make sure you go and listen to the voices of the kids. They're going to be singing up a tune. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is day number 8 of Podsmas. Again, the hotline to the North Pole is 801-449-1158. Make sure you tell your kids to call in. Have your kids call in. Tell Santa what they want for Christmas, and we'll make sure the elves get the word over to the big guy, because every kid wants to be heard on Christmas, right? Every kid wants to be heard about this. You know, they want their wishes sent to the big guy. So again, call up 801-449-1158. Tell us what you want for Christmas. If you got a Christmas story, if you want a holiday story, tell us that as well. Be a part of the show. 801-449-1158. Have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night. Peace.